I can.
Okay,
This
so
is
when you are applying your makeup, both the lighting that is reflected on your face so that you see your face very clearly. Like my face is well illuminated because I have a natural light, and then I also have some 45-degree angle lights that are above that are color corrected fluorescents. Not the best, but I do have the natural light adding in. The other thing is if you can't clearly see your face, you can't mix your color. And one of the big things about Masterpainter is we want the colors, however subtle that they are, to be matching or in the same relationship, one color to another, as the Masterpainter that you've picked. So we'll go around the room. You'll hold up your schematic to the camera like this. How to experiment with color on color. That's actually from a dye project that we did. And then introduce your painter and hold up the painting that you'll be using or a portion of the painting. So we'll start with Colby.
Okay, so I did Mondrian. Mondrian.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna use, I really need to work on line work. That's kind of my things. And these colors are really, I really like the colors a lot. So I'm gonna try to section it off like that.
Okay.
Maybe you, and I'm probably gonna use tape to make lines, keep them in, to keep them crisp and keep the colors separated.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you what your plan was for that.
Yeah, so
certainly starting with a ruler up your face and sideways so that you keep things parallel is important. And where's your original painting?
It is.
I think you can screen share. Let's see.
Yeah. Let me.
Okay.
I will screen share. Give me one moment. So this one. So,
okay, so looking at this painting,
yeah,
and referencing your sketch, one thing that I will just note is that the vertical line does not go down the center of the screen.
Mm-hmm.
So just think about that. Okay. Because you'll see that on the left side of the painting is more canvas than on the right side of the painting.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Not as you're looking at it, but as the canvas itself exists. Or if as you're looking at it, you'll see the right side is broader than the left. So you want to decide.
I mean, I thought I didn't split it down the middle, and I made it a little asymmetrical on my sketch.
Okay. Let's take a look at, hold your sketch up again. So let me see if you can do side by side your sketch, your screen, and the.
Oh.
Let me see if we can do that. Okay. So the other thing that's interesting is the blue square is below the yellow square. I mean, it's on the same plane as the yellow square, but you've put it above.
On purpose. So I thought that we were supposed to just get inspiration from the Masterpainter.
That's okay. So you've intentionally changed it, and I just wanted to be aware so that you.
Oh yeah, so because I thought the exercise was the color relation in the two-dimensional thing, and so I thought like, oh, this looks like this painting, but it's
so please reference that the specific changes that you made and why you changed them, because the reason why I bring that up is looking at your sketch, I'm not sure if you intended it to be symmetrical when the asymmetry is part of the painting. See what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. So just reference that on the bottom of your sketch underneath other, you can say the choices that you made to change it. Okay.
Okay.
Excellent. Go ahead and stop screen share, and then we'll have Amy. You have to unmute.
I'm also doing the Dutch painter Mondrian.
Okay.
I think mine's a little bit more feminine than
Oh, but yours
Colby's.
is,
But put it around the eye for eyeliner.
so it's the same painting that Colby selected, but you have kept the relationship of the square blocks, the color blocks in the same horizontal plane as on the paint.
And I'm gonna continue with the hairline. Just split my hair down where the line should
Oh,
be.
great. Yeah, very interesting. Okay. Good. All right. Thank you. Christine, you want to go? Let me just
Yes.
hold on a minute. Okay, Christine, your painter and your sketch.
Okay, I'm doing one from Picasso.
Oh, okay, you changed.
Yes, I'm doing from Picasso. I'm doing the Mona Lisa, but I'm turning it the Mona Lisa.
Okay, I don't think Picasso did the Mona Lisa. So
Oh, Michelangelo.
Leonardo da Vinci.
Leonardo, yeah.
Yeah, Leonardo.
Leonardo da Vinci. Okay, so do you want to show us the original picture?
Yes, I have it.
Because you want to make your picture exactly like her picture, okay? So looking at those lips and at the lips that you've drawn, let's take a look at that again. Thank you for the enlargement. I think that really helps you. Okay, so looking at those two things, I want you can put them on your desktop now and we'll just talk about this for a sec. Notice that the lips that you've enlarged have a up curve like this. There's a bow in the middle and then they curve up on the side, okay? Does your schematic do that?
It won't all fit in.
Okay, so, but you want to do the lips all the way over to here, right?
Yes.
So you'll have to adjust your schematic. So I'll draw on the board for a second so that you can see what I mean.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm not looking at your Mona Lisa right now, your Mona Lisa lips, but I want you to look at them and realize that your lips have a bow in the front and then they go up on the side, okay? And then they are narrow. That's a little too high. And it looks like this plane, how high they go up is the same. It's narrow and then it gets wider. And then there may be a small line in the middle. Is that correct? Can you show us your lips again, please? Just hold them up to your screen. Yeah, no, I mean, show us the Leonardo lips that you enlarged. There you go. Okay, so that's great. She actually is not quite as far up, but it is sort of rounded, and this comes down and then up and is rounded. Right, and then let's see the lips again. Right, very low bump. And I want to see the center. What is the center line? Okay, so this is very important, this line right here. This establishes her look. So if you're doing just the lips, this is going to be on your face like this. Because this has to be all the way to here.
Okay.
And you can have your lips come up on your nose for sure, and then down, okay? But
Okay.
it is a smile. That's the most important thing.
Okay.
And it is narrow to wide in the middle.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
You could do
Oh,
another blank worksheet and just try that part of it.
Okay. I was wondering if I could do part of the lip.
Well, if you're doing part of the lip, then you need to do the part of the lip. Thanks, Mom. Let's let her do it herself. If you're doing part of the lip, which is this part, then you need to reflect the lip, even if it's going to be big on the face, with the shape that the lip is. Okay? So it's very specific. So let's see your sketch again. Okay, so, all right, so your nose is in the bottom part of the lip. The bottom of the lip is going to be here, right?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Christine is doing an abstract. Good job. Okay. Let's say, Kara, what are you going to do?
I'm going to do Vladimir Kush. And let me show you the picture.
Another big lip.
Yeah, because I'm only doing half of my face. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get the boat or the people.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna try and do the water and the sand.
And the starburst.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And then this is kind of my,
Mhm.
so we'll see.
Good.
We'll see.
So you'll be in good shape. The lip is going to be very tricky because of the subtle coloring. You're going to have a lot of modeling with paint to go from brighter to dimmer to a wide variety of reds.
Yeah, I was gonna go and get the shape in it first.
Yes.
And then go in and just add the shading and stuff like that. So
After we talk about who's doing what, we're going to, Ida, you're up next. After we talk, we'll talk about how to approach this.
okay.
We're going to talk about how to approach getting this on. Okay, Ida, where are you? You were just here and now you're, did
I'm
you?
right here.
Oh, there we go.
I
Excellent.
didn't leave. Okay, should I show you the,
Yeah, I'm just going to try and get you pinned.
okay, hold on, I'm gonna share.
There you go. Nice.
So this is a Swedish artist, painter, called, let me see, Carolina Falkholt.
Mhm.
She does a lot of, like, this is her style, but she does different, she paints different things, but with
Is
this
this a
style.
serigraph? Do you know
Huh?
do you know what kind of painting this is? Is it a serigraph?
What does that mean?
Well, it's a process. This looks like a print and not a painting. Totally fine.
It is a wall. She paints on like walls around cities, so it's
Okay.
probably huge.
Cool.
Yeah.
What portion of this are you going to do? Oh,
I
your
have that actually. I can share. Oh, well, it's just here if you can see my cursor.
Yeah.
So I can show you my schematic
Great.
one. Looks like that.
Wow, super interesting.
Yeah.
So you really have the good vertical color information in back, and then the sort of pen and ink or the scales on the top.
Mm-hmm.
So you may be thinking about, okay, that's excellent. And you may end up wanting to, I don't know, simplify just a little.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. I might.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see like along the way how it goes, but.
And you'll definitely want to have your wig cap so that you get it really as flat as possible.
I am.
Yeah.
I am.
Okay, great. Benson, you want to tell us who you're doing? Are you with us?
I don't see her.
She came in a second ago, so let me just go to participants. Okay. All right. How would you approach this? Because what we're doing is we're treating the face as a flat canvas, which is why the schematic is so important, because it is absolutely flat. And look at the eye placement behind the color that you've put on. Where are the eyes so that you have a relationship to the lines that you're going to put on. Rather than start with color, start with your most neutral makeup pencil and lightly take some outline steps to figure out where you're going to be placing these things on your face. And then that way you'll be able to go over top of that with color. And in the case of the Mondrian, you can do your color separation and then you can do your black in between. Now, when you remember from the very, very beginning of class, when we overpainted white over black or black over white, you can go about this far. You need to wipe off your brush and then put it in your paint again and go a little further. That's why I suggest putting your neutral pencil on first, adding your color in, and then do your black lining at the end if you have that in your sketch. Any questions?
I don't think so.
Okay,
I have a plan.
great. Then let's go and I will check in on each of you. We'll stop the recording, but I'll check in on each of you like in 15 to see that you've got your lines on correctly, or when I'll be right here. And when you're ready to look at your lines or discuss anything, let me know.
Who's up first?
Nice.
Is it me?
Come up close and then just say your artist and then do a very slow side to side turn.
Okay, so her name is Carolina Falkholt. She's a Swedish painter. Okay. Oh.
And do side to side. Do you have a light in front of you right now?
Yeah, I have one up here.
Okay, turn that off. I just want to see if the background color is more.
It's gonna be completely dark.
Okay, never mind. I just thought if it was a little less bright, we might have a little more color. Yeah,
do this.
there you go.
Okay.
Now we're seeing more color, a lot more color. Nice. Okay, very, very exciting. Thank you.
Thank you.
That is Ida. Okay, and yeah, a thumbs up for that one. Christine, let's go to you.
Okay.
You're gonna have to, hold on a second. I think I need to, do I have to show your video?
Yeah.
Okay, just a sec. Let me go over here again. I have to ask you to start your video. So can you do that? And then I'm pinning you. Okay. Let me get us all out of here. All right. And so Christine is showing us her, introduce yourself.
Okay. I decided to do the lip of the Mona Lisa. I got the Mona lip her because I just like to do her lips, and my person is
Leonardo da Vinci.
Leonardo da Vinci.
And hold up your giant lips for us to look at. And your Da Vinci lips.
Whoops, wrong one.
No, both are good. Yep. Okay. I think a little more contrast up here would be good because this looks like the Cupid bow right here, right? Oops, you can't see me.
Yeah.
The Cupid bow is up here on your eyebrow. So a little bit more light above your eyebrow would be great. But it looks good, Christine. Very nice. And a really good recovery from where you were before. Excellent. Okay, is anyone else ready?
I am.
Okay.
This is the train wreck.
This is not a train wreck.
It's supposed to be from Vladimir Kush.
I'm going to give you a pin. Hold on, because I want to have only you and get rid of this person, me. There you go. Yeah, but we can reference, I think the lips are much better. And certainly,
Better than they were, yes.
and certainly the water and the sand.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's hard.
And show your picture because your picture is very tough. Or you have to
hold on
screen
one second.
share it, right?
Yeah, hold on.
And Cara, by the way, is doing only half her face because she had some surgery on the other side, so she needs to let that heal. And that also makes it hard because you're only, there you go. Now we see that great contrast when you look sideways with that. Very nice. We have the lip theme. Very good. Okay, and then we're just going to hang for Amy and Colby. Do you guys need a few more minutes?
Few more minutes.
Sounds good. Here. Side to side. This is the Mondrian, treating the face like a flat canvas. Actually, turn your face slightly to your right.
Right?
You're right. A little bit more to your right. Okay, the reason why I'm asking you to do that is because your nose, look straight on in your camera, and then look at how your nose, you need to bring your black line up on your nose if you're going to look straight on. Do you see that?
Yeah, so that's why I tried to do that. Like,
I know, but if you want to have your picture be straight on,
yeah.
and look straight on your camera. And here, I'll do this. Hold on a second. I will not do this on me because, let's see if I can find myself here. Okay. So your line is here and your line has to move up right there because your nose is sticking out. So the line itself, if we look from the side, is going to be wider right here.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I said turn to the side to see if we could get rid of your nose, right? The other thing is look at your line, your blue line right here.
Yeah, it needs to go here.
Yeah, just add black. Just
Okay.
add black. You can actually take your Q-tip and move that black a little if you want to add more blue, but just do it. That's what, we're all about experimenting. Roll your Q-tip so that you're rolling it. When you roll the Q-tip like this, you'll get a clean side of the Q-tip every time you're removing, okay? Roll, there you go. And I would roll it up actually. Roll, start there and roll up, roll there. And then you can put your blue on. And this is where you actually almost have to have a ruler and say, okay, really, is that my line? It doesn't look straight. It doesn't look straight. And then you draw your line.
I mean, I tried to initially.
Yeah, but you can see it's just going up a hair. So just draw your black line first.
Okay.
And we'll all stare at you. No pressure. Hey, you got a write-up in the channels. Did you see that?
Who?
You were singled out in the channels, SBCC channels newspaper for Antigone.
What did they say?
Comic timing of Colby as the messenger.
What?
Yeah, seriously. So everyone should look. The channels came out, I don't know, maybe yesterday or this morning or something, probably midnight when I'm usually looking at stuff. And they singled you out intentionally for your performance. And they
Wow.
really liked it.
Well, thank you for telling me that. I'll have to look that up.
Definitely look it up. You'll want to clip it for your file.
Definitely.
Okay, I'm not going to force you to be on screen for this. You can do whatever you want. I'll make you smaller. And I'll stop my video. Amy, how you doing? Shall we take a look?
I think I'm ready.
I think we should take a look. Colby can't wait to see you.
We match.
Side by side. That'll be so much fun.
Aw, you're like the little couple.
Aww.
Close your eyes.
Nice.
Close your eyes, Amy.
I have to
If you
get this
close
right.
your eyes, what does it do?
Wow,
Excellent. Wow. Very, very nice.
that's phenomenal.
Very nice. So go ahead and give us side to side. And she did her hair to finish. Fortunately, she has black hair. Very nice. Beautiful. And very good opacity on the white. That must have been a struggle. Yes. Beautiful.
Thank you. I'm a big fan of Mondrian. So at first it was like so fun. And then afterwards I was like, I might not like his paintings anymore.
Well, imagine how hard it was for him to do it.
Yes, true.
You know, he carefully put it in.
Yeah, he didn't use a ruler, right?
Oh, I didn't know about that. I haven't researched that portion.
Maybe or whoever was writing that lied.
But think about the brightness and the contrast is just lovely. Colby, shall we do you guys side
I
by
mean, now it's not a big deal. His
What?
paintings aren't a big deal now, but like back then it was like pretty innovative.
Well, he was just after, but simultaneous with Picasso, breaking things apart. And this idea of color block and having the color be the emphasis of the composition was really mind shattering in a way, you know? So I'm going to pin Colby next to you so we can see you too.
I cleaned up that area a little bit.
Okay. And there you go. Are you guys seeing them? Do you see them side by side or are you seeing them top to bottom?
It's just a gallery view.
There we go. What we're going to do is we're going to hide all the non-participants. And then we'll have them, there you go, side by side. You guys see that?
That's awesome.
Very
You guys did a good job.
super beautiful interpretation. Now, Colby, close your eyes too. Both close your eyes.
Mm.
Nice. It's so
Very
exciting
good.
that you did like the same interpretation. I mean, you did the interpretation of the same painting. And that just tells you how individual people look at different kinds of artwork and you see different things. So there's sort of a serenity to Mondrian because it's balanced. It feels strong, but not, there's nothing at war with each other. You know, everything can coexist peacefully, which is a wonderful feeling.
And
Yes,
can I say something about the Mondrian painting that they did?
please do.
Okay, these two Mondrian paintings should be boyfriend and girlfriend.
We'll take votes.
Well,
Point.
works of art after all.
Yeah. Okay, let's, if everybody wants to show themselves for a sec, if everyone's still in makeup, it'd be,
I would.
okay. So let me start your videos.
Pam?
Yeah.
Pam?
Yes,
I did an update.
okay. I'm asking, there you go. And what is your update? Cara, are you gonna show?
My update is I just put on a little bit more white and a little bit more red.
It needed to have some more red for your lips. So very nice, you guys. Cara, you're avoiding us.
I took mine off already.
Okay. Here,
I
I'll
don't mess around.
myself so we can have everybody else be, we can have the foursome be together. There we go. That looks great. Very nice. Round of applause. This is definitely the hardest makeup, and you guys have succeeded and you have done a wonderful job. Monday, we'll be working on the final. And make sure you have your 6 characters, get your sketches, rough sketches, and your inspirations together so that if you get stuck on anything, we can talk about it and bail you out before Wednesday.
So Pam, are we supposed to have 6 face chart schematics or 5 sketches and 1 schematic?
Well, you should have 6 schematics at
Okay.
least in color.
Okay.
And you should have 6 schematics because that's the character designed makeup. And you can roughly fill in your makeups. You don't have to have the notes complete, but you should have some notes. And your references or your inspiration picture. Remember, your inspiration can be non-figurative. It can be, especially with some of you who are working with non-human elements, maybe the inspiration is definitely not going to be human. You want to be looking at other sorts of texture or tree bark, my favorite. Okay. Christine?
Pam?
Yeah.
I would actually like to say something about that schematic.
Yeah.
I was wondering if I can just do 1 schematic because he's actually the main character.
The assignment is for 6. It's 100 points.
Yeah, I was thinking Caliban because he was abandoned on the island.
Right. He is the main character in Tempest. That's correct. But when you look at the assignment, you get 4 points for every schematic and 2 points for every research and 4 points for your character analysis. So if you choose to not do your schematics, you will be getting, you will only get the points for what you do. Okay.
Okay.
So my
Oh,
suggestion is that you try to do 6 schematics. Let's just see what you get up with on Monday.
okay. I do have a question about
Okay, no.
Caliban.
A couple of your characters are not that tough, like Miranda.
Yeah, I do have a question about Caliban though.
Hold on just a second. Does anybody else have a question? Or is this okay if we continue this conversation? You guys are good with that? Okay.
Are we
Okay.
supposed to have 6 schematics done by Monday?
In process.
Okay.
6 in process so that we make sure you nail down your character. You've started looking at the character because you're going to write a 5-sentence character description about why you're designing that character in that way, in that style, right? So I just want you to get started so that on Wednesday it's not a big shock and we get them turned in.
Okay.
So, Christine and
Yeah,
Caliban.
yeah, I do have a question about Caliban. I was watching the movie Caliban.
Yeah.
Not Caliban, I mean The Tempest
Uh-huh.
from William Shakespeare.
Yeah.
And my question for Caliban is, I do like the shading on the jowls and the eyeshadow.